Yeah. Uh. No. Hey, y'all. I am Kay. You're watching It's Just K1 here on YouTube. Welcome to my channel. Newbies, come on in, come on in, come on in. Returning people, you know the deal. I am Kay, and the name of my channel is It's Just K1. Today I'm coming to you with today's vlog, and it's not at night, it's not in the evening. We're not cooking or drinking. I'm coming to you on a serious subject of mental health and wellness, especially for women. So we're going to address a few issues, and I'm going to tell you what's been going on with me. So keep it locked. We're going to have coffee, or you can have your tea. But ladies, I just want you to know. So hang in here with me. Let's ride on the K-Town train. It's just K1, y'all. Let's get it. Hey. Y'all, I'm back. I'm trying to see. I normally don't have my glasses on when I'm filming them. That's what I'm saying. I can see it like puts a glare. It's putting the light is putting a glare on the. Oh, y'all, I got my new backdrop. Y'all see, I got it up. Remember I was telling y'all about this on the was the Valentine's Day vlog? I got it up. Nah, if it fall, don't laugh, y'all, because then I'm gonna have to get up. I ain't gonna fix it if it falls. It's just gonna be down there. But anyway, I got the colors up. I thought this would be a good addition to me just sitting here behind a green wall. This is the wall. This is fine. And I think it's cute. We may change it up. I got this from, I think, Jewel or Dollar Tree, one of the two. So anyway, we're going to get into it, y'all. I got my coffee here. Like I said, I have some salted caramel, the coffee I told y'all about from Target. It's the Target brand, salted caramel with a little coffee mate, hazelnut, no sugar. And it's good. Let's take a sip. Y'all, I'm gonna take my glasses off because I can't. I need to focus. But anyway, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. We're leaning towards, we're going into March soon, y'all. This week, March 1st. I wanted to come on here to address some things that have been. This is on a serious note, y'all. I'm not playing. Some things have been going on with me. They've been going on probably late December, the whole month of January, and part of February. I'm just now trying to get back to K-Town, K. But some things were going on, some real heavy things with me, and I wanted to address them, and I wanted to provide info to others that may be going through the same thing, without giving a lot of detail on certain things, but the gist of the message of what I'm trying to promote or provide info on, or maybe there's someone out there going through the same thing like me. So we get ready to get into it. All right. What I've been going through over the last, like, I think month and a half, so to speak, is I had work-related stress. I had personal stress. I had a little depression. I had anxiety sometimes. I got my notes here, y'all. Y'all know I had to write them down. I went through some anger and frustration, confusion. I had some mood swings. And I'm not talking about this in a sense of being like because I'm 56 in menopause. I'm just talking about in general. I don't know what the hell menopause symptoms are. I know you go through some stuff with it, but this is just in general, and it's different from the way I felt before. So I wasn't getting good sleep. I was sleeping like early, like maybe 8 to 12, and then getting up and being up from 1 to 3. So it was a lot going on. You know, when you can't sleep, they say your mind is racing. So my mind probably was racing. So I knew something was wrong, and I knew where the source was kind of at. I had been having work-related stress, a couple of changes going on. At that time, I was feeling a lot of pressure. I was overwhelmed. I went through some overwhelm. I felt I was spreading myself too thin. Without giving detail on who, what, where, when, why, just take it as work stress. And there were some changes. There are some changes being made, and it sent me into a whole 360 of what my normal thing is, what I do. Not that it was good or bad. It's to make the position and everything I do more efficient. But the change, you know, we fight change a lot of times. I'm not used to change. I'm used to routine. I don't mind change if it's for the better, but it's just a lot was coming at me at one time, and it just flipped me out. So, like I said, I went through anxiety, depression, a lot of stress. You know, like I said, I wasn't even sleeping right. So, what held me together with that, I have a great support system, former co-workers, friends, family that support regardless of what goes down, whether it's work related or personal related. So that's on the professional level. That's what I was going through. And, you know, we spend most of our time at work. So, you know, you got to think 9 to 5, you're at work. You come home in the evening, and then you have the other half of your life. So it can get stressful. And I'm sure you all have dealt with it also, work stress. So the second half of it was personal. Okay. So in my personal life, I'm going to go out here with y'all, and I'm going to be transparent. And I'm not telling you this to feel sorry for me or anything. I'm just letting you know my story and what I've been, my experience and what I've been through, and maybe reach out to someone that's going through the same thing. I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to be a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, but I'm just letting you know some things I went through, and maybe it'll resonate with you. Maybe you're going through it, and how we got to solutions and things that I have to apply to my life now as I went through those 2 months of stress and craziness. But anyway, on a personal level, I struggle with recently, and like I said, this is all like recently, like the last 2 months. Otherwise, I didn't care. You know, I wouldn't think about it, or it wasn't on my mind heavily. But with the stress from work and then this too, it just took a toll. So it wasn't just work stress; it was personal stress also. So with my personal stress consists of my body image. My body changes when you become 56 years old. Ladies, you know, and people that are over 56, you know, your body goes through changes in your body image. Of course, yes. Let me put it out there. I gained weight. Y'all know that from the workout then video. The first week when I worked out with that video, I worked out one time that week, and now I'm up to 3 times a week. This past week, I've worked out 3 times. So, like I said, I had to get in the groove, and I had to try to get out that funk. So, but at the time, that week, that time you saw me film that video, I only worked out 1 time. And I went back to doing the normal shit I do. Because I wasn't feeling it. It's up here too, y'all. It ain't just the physical. It's up here. So, I was dealing with body image. Body changes. My body has changed. Every little thing you eat or drink, it affects me instantly. Not like before. Every little thing. Whether it's coffee, pop, fast food, healthy food, it doesn't matter. Every little thing. From the healthy food down to the junk food. Everything affects me. Emotionally, I'm affected a little bit. I'm more sensitive than before. I just noticed these things. I'm gonna keep it real and 100 with y'all. I question myself sometimes. Am I enough? You know, you go through this with all the anxiety and the stress and a little depression. I didn't have a lot of depression, but I had a little bit. And you ask yourself, are you enough? And I had to ask myself that, y'all. Also, I'm 56 years old. I said to myself, okay, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. I've never been 56 before. So somebody that's been 56, maybe somebody's out here that's 60. Tell me what you was doing when you was 56. I mean, I know there's an age range on the channel and my followers and everything, but you only could be one age one time. So, it's a new experience going through it. I don't have all the answers. I don't think nobody has all the answers. But there's a lot of changes for the younger people. There's a lot of changes you're going to go through as you get older, and especially when you hit your 50s. So just know this ahead of time. Same a vlog, and maybe later on you'll watch it. So anyway, I was questioning myself, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I do go to work. I take care of my family. I pay my bills, blah, blah, blah. I have wants and needs. I'm not crazy town. It's just like I'm trying to do the right thing. There are some things I want to still achieve. There's some things I still want, on a personal level and professional level. So anyway, my workout motivation, it was zero. When I filmed that video for you all, first workout of 2023, let me be honest with you, it was bullshit, okay? I filmed it just to film it because I had filmed one last year, but I started with that 15-minute workout. I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really into it. I wasn't. And then the second week, well, not that first week, I didn't do anything but that video, that workout. The second week, which is like 2 weeks later after that, I've worked out 3 times a week. So now I'm slowly getting back to self. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, I wasn't feeling it because, remember, I'm dealing with body image, body changes, things I think I have no control of, or I feel like I'm the only one going through this, because you do go through that. I want to get my workout motivation back to what it used to be. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, my headspace at 56 is not what my headspace was at 46 or 36. It won't be what it is at 57. My headspace is at different places. I can tolerate different things. Some things I can't tolerate. My mind does race sometimes at night. That's a little anxiety I have here and there. But like I said, my headspace is different. And these are changes that you're going to go through and that I go through. I had to stop communicating with someone and eliminate somebody out of my life that I felt they were only there as a spectator, as a space filler. So I feel they were only there for their benefit. I don't feel they were there to be genuinely and truly there. I've known this person a while. In the past, in the beginning it was fine, but then throughout the time of whatever the social interaction with the person, it wasn't good for me in the past. The person came back into my life recently, and it wasn't good currently. It was the same shit, okay? The person was the same. It wasn't changed behavior. It was the same behavior, So at this present time, it was still bullshit. This played game, this situation, it played games with my mental, because I'm thinking, well, you kind of effed up at the beginning. You effed up in the beginning of our social interaction. Nothing was learned and nothing was achieved for you to change the behavior. I guess not. You know what I'm saying? So it effed with my mental. But I decided that I have to eliminate the person completely from my life, because it's like you keep giving a person chances, and you keep saying, give the benefit of the doubt, and you do that, and you open up, and you get the same crap back. So I have to get back to my normal self, and my normal self wouldn't tolerate it at all under no circumstances. But like I said, I was at a moment of, I'm going through all these different things at the same time, and I thought that would be a comfort place, a soft place. It was bullshit, y'all. It was bullshit. So that's what I've been going through over the last month and a half. I'm just slowly coming out of it now. I feel better. I feel good. And when when you saw me on the vlog of the first workout of 2022, I used a Grow with Joe video. That's what I was working out to. And that episode of her workout was about women's wellness. It was not Grow with Joe, Jumping with Joe, y'all, sorry. So I took some of the topics and the tips she talked about in the video while we were working out. The video was only 15 minutes, but she touched on like 6 topics, 6 items that you could do to get yourself back on track, boost yourself up. Of course I know what to do, but I needed to hear it from somebody else. So we're going to talk about women's wellness and not what, Jumping with Joe brought up. Please hold. All right, we are back. So, like I mentioned, you all, let's take a sip. We're going to take a sip. All right. We are back. So what I wanted to mention, what Jumping with Joe mentioned. She's a aerobic instructor on here. Look for her. I will insert her information. What she mentioned on this workout that I did, on my first workout of 2023, she mentioned about women's wellness. And now I'm not saying this is only for women. You can apply this to guys. Everybody can apply this to their life. At the time, it just seemed like that was a sign from God, because that's around the time I was struggling. And I'm kind of still just trying to come out of the struggle of what I was in. And I said, there's a message for me. So anyway, the tips were, the first one was to boost your self-esteem. So we can all use a boost to our self-esteem. Nobody's that grand that they can't use a boost. So these are the things she suggested. Boost your self-esteem. That was number 1. 2 was slow down the negativity. What is not for you is not for you. Eliminate the negative out of your life if you can. And the other things that you can't eliminate, you have no control over, fall back some. So, number 3, be honest with your struggle. Talk to someone. And I'm being honest with you right now. I wouldn't necessarily put it on a vlog, but I'm being honest with my struggle. And I did have struggles, and I'm coming out of it. I'm coming out of it. I'll be honest. Be honest with your struggle. Talk to someone. Number 4, know your worth. What is your worth? Your worth with your finances, your relationships, your friendships. Are you being respected? What exactly do you want? Ask for it. Are you being valued at work? Are you being valued at work? Or are you just being, with the sheep, the herd of cows, cattle, whatever? Are you being valued? You might have to question that. And everybody comes to that. Everybody goes through that part. Number 5. Oh, she wants you to know you are worth it. Number 5, show appreciation for yourself. Appreciate yourself. I always tell you, treat yourself. Show appreciation for others in your life, whether it's a man, lady, whoever. Show appreciation. And she wasn't talking about just buying gifts. She's talking about phone calls, maybe a card. People don't do cards hardly anymore. Handwritten note. Show appreciation. Offer to do something for someone that you appreciate, not that people think you should be appreciating, who you appreciate. Okay? It's nothing personal. If you pick one person, you don't pick the other. Who you appreciate. You show appreciation. And number 6 was support, donate, volunteer, or help someone. Donate to a shelter, donate clothing or personal items, help a new mom, show up for someone. Be in the present, show up. So those were her 6 things. Boost your self-esteem, slow down the negativity. And that's with friendships and relationships. Eliminate what you can and what you can't. Back up. Be honest with your struggle. We all have struggles. Be honest, y'all. Be honest. We all have struggles. Talk to someone if you need to. Know your worth. What is your worth on your finances, relationships, friendships? What exactly do you want? You are worth it. Show appreciation and support, donate, or volunteer. Help someone else. Show up for someone else. So we've went through exactly what I was going through. We've went through what Jumping with Joe suggested on that workout that I did, the first workout of 2023. And thirdly, we're going to come up with what I feel I'm going to apply to me, because everybody's different. Everybody's going through different things. We all are going through something. So don't think you're up here all high and mighty and you're just like, queen, 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 queen. We all going through something, y'all. So it's just how you address it, how you figure your way out of it, because I don't want you to stay there, and I don't want to stay at that area I was at. It was awful. It wasn't positive at all. So now we're going to talk about, when we come back, we're going to talk about how I'm going to apply some of those things she said and some of the things I feel into my personal and my professional life, and how we're going to get through it, because we got to get through it, y'all. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. And I know this is a sensitive subject. Some people don't want to admit they're going through stuff. Some people want to seem like they got it all together. Ain't nobody got it all together. So don't think that. But if my message reaches you and it helps you in some type of way, I appreciate it. My job is done. But we're going to be right back, and we're going to talk about what I'm going to do. Please hold. Hey, y'all. It's just K1. And hey, y'all. You watching my vlogs? Please comment, like, and subscribe below. Get into it. Get into it. Come on into the family. Be a member of K-Town. Today we are talking about wellness and women's wellness and what's been going on with me and how I'm trying to address it and I'm coming out of it, and suggestions to help you or someone else with the same thing. Mental health is very important, especially, I mean, it seems like it got put on the radar over the last few years, but mental health and women's wellness, whether it's women's wellness, men's health, wellness, everything plays a part on how you go through your day to day, what's going on with you. It just seems like the focus became so huge over the last couple of years, but it's been, people have been having problems. Everybody's just kind of, I guess, shunned away or shied away. People are afraid to reach out for help. They're afraid to let somebody know they're hurting, they're struggling, they're embarrassed, they're ashamed. People want to feel like they have it all together, and they really don't. So, now is the time. If you have something going on, reach out. So, back to me. The things that I'm going to do to try to make my wellness better. Excuse me, y'all. I got a list, y'all. Look at that list. Look at that list. My thing is talk to a professional. Now, I've been participating in the counseling sessions that our job has through EAP and Better Health. I've done that like over the last 3 years. You all may know or not, my sister passed from lung cancer, what was it, 2 years ago? Not last year. Yeah, almost a year and a half ago. So the only problem I have with the counseling thing is you get the 7 free sessions, and then I inquired about more sessions because I know someone that goes all year round, and the discounted rate they quoted me was off the chain. I was just like, okay, I thought it would be a discount. But you get the 6 free sessions. So I tend to take my 6 free sessions at the end of the year, because at the end of the year with the holidays, that's a time of more stuff going on family-wise, and you got the holidays or Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I tend to take mine at the end, because if I take it now, then at the end of the year I'm gonna need it again. Once my 6 is gone, it's gone. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to get involved in something else in addition to just the 6 free sessions. Better Health was a good program. I had a nice lady counselor, and she was based in Indiana. And the EAP was a nice program also. You just have to see what works with you. They can meet, you can meet in the office or on Zoom calls or whatever. I chose to do it virtual. It was a good program. And I appreciate having it around the time that my sister passed, because I'm sure I'm still dealing with that in some way, aspect, or form. So how I'm going to address the things I told you I went through was, I'm going to talk to a professional. So I got a list. This is on my calendar, y'all. It's not like I'm going to do all this today. I'm going to talk to a professional. I'm going to set boundaries with people. I'm going to be aware of my triggers that make me stressful, or triggers that make me have anxiety. What things do that to me? And for you, it's your own personal, whatever that is. I'm going to take a step back if necessary from people, from situations. I kind of already do that. I kind of stay out the mix, but I hadn't been going through anything. So it was, whatever. So I'm going to be intentional about doing better. So be intentional. So that's where your mindset has to get in there with your physical. Because you just doing the robot, it's going to blow up on you. Eventually it's going to blow up on you. You got to have the mindset and the physical. So keep praying. Y'all know we got to keep praying. You got to keep praying every day, all day. You got to do that regardless of all this stuff. You got to keep doing that. Don't beat myself up because I'm going through something, because I don't have it all together. Don't think I have to be perfect. But what I was explaining to you, back to what I was telling you what I was going through, I don't know a lot of things. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing sometimes. All this stuff races through your mind from time to time. I'm sure it's not just me being 56, you being 26, 36. You have these thoughts running across your mind like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? I don't know. So don't beat yourself up. Celebrate the small and large accomplishments that you go through. Whether it's something from somebody paying it forward for you or something at work, an achievement at work. You know what you achieve. You don't always have to have somebody tell you you're good or tell you they appreciate you. But you know when you do something good. You know when you come up with something at work that nobody else has come up with, an idea or a thought. We do need reinforcement of someone having your back and support. We do need support. We need support at work. We need support in personal lives and family life. When you reach an achievement or something, we do need that extra support. We know we've done something, but to receive the extra support, the extra people saying, congratulations, you did good, good job, that helps. That helps your internal. So you know you did it, but sometimes we need it from the outside too. But like I said, celebrate small and large accomplishments. So if nobody gives you that, you give yourself that. Appreciate you if nobody else says it. But it is very good and nice to get the appreciation from your peers or from other people or family members when you go through stuff, when you achieve. So that's why I always say, don't be a hater. You see people, you jumping on vlogs and posting stuff and people saying congratulations. Say congratulations. Don't just get on there to see how many people said it. Say congrats and really mean it. Don't block your blessing, because when you hate, you're messing up your own blessing. You better congratulate these people and not have envy and meanness in your heart. Congratulate them genuinely. Congratulate them. Be happy for somebody else. It can't be all about you. Treat yourself. I tell you this all the time. Treat yourself. Appreciate you. I'm going to appreciate me. I'm going to treat myself. Don't forget that. And you don't have to be extravagant with it. Get good rest and sleep. Remember I told you I was not getting good sleep at all. I'm just kind of getting around to that. But get rest and sleep. You know, I tend to fall asleep early, wake back up, then can't go back to sleep. Now I'm putting a limit. I'm going to bed at a certain time. Get away from the electronics at a certain time. You got to do that. You got to worry about your mental health, and that affects your mental and physical health. Exercise. So, like I said, I've been exercising. I exercised 3 times this week. I'm proud of myself for doing that. No, I didn't run around the damn block and run 10 miles or 15 miles and do, I don't know, 1,000 burpees, but I exercise. So my process is going to be slow on getting back in the groove. It's not an overnight thing, you know. It's going to be slow. So I'm surprised I did 3 workouts this week. And that other week that I told y'all about maybe a couple of weeks ago. But I'm proud of myself for doing that. But I'm proud of myself for doing it. So exercise, you can do, y'all know what I talk about when I talk about exercise. It's a struggle. It's all a struggle, you know, but you got to push through, and you got to have positive people in your life. Social media breaks. So sometimes we do have to take breaks from social media. We have to take breaks from posting and vlogging and being up all night or whatever. I do vlog. I vlog once a week, so that's not a problem. But being on social media settings like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, I'm not really on Facebook that much except to say happy birthday to people, but constant what engulfs your life, where you're up late at night and you just, you know, you got to let that phone go. You got to have a cutoff time. They even have things on your phone now that will tell you how long you on social media, how long you on like constructive things, and how long you was BSing around. They have these timers that'll pop up. It's in the settings. I don't think a lot of people use it, but I think I was doing something the other day and it came up. It was like social media. No, I think it said Instagram. It might break it out, but check it out on your phone. We have to have breaks from that. We have to have breaks to just get in tune with us, and we can't do that with all the outside noise. Step out of your comfort zone. That's hard. That's hard because you're used to comfortable. I'm used to routine. I'm not used to change. I can rock with change, and sometimes I will fight change. Those that know, they know. But if it's in the end, if it's for the better, I'll jump on board. But in the beginning, I'm a fighter against change. I don't know. I am a fighter. Personally and professionally, I'm a fighter. But I can get on board. You know, it'll take me a little more time, but I can get on board, and I try to see another outlook to the same situation, and eventually I get on board. But in the beginning, I'm like, ooh, child. But anyway, step out your comfort zone. Our job at work had a wellness webinar this week, and I signed up. They talked about different apps, sites, and groups. I joined Headspace. I know that's an app on the Google Store. And they talked about more groups that are coming, and you could get involved. It was a coffee coffee chat thing and get involved with. I'm going to get into some of that. So that's me stepping out my comfort zone. It's not admitting that you're crazy. It's not admitting that you got issues and stuff like that. But I guess it's connecting with people that are going through the same thing. The Mindspace, let's say it was called Mindspace app. No, the Headspace app. That's a good thing, and I think it has stuff on there like, did you drink water? It's similar to the Google through the Fitbit app has stuff like this too, but the Headspace app has stuff on there like meditation. Do you need to talk to someone? 1-800 number for depression if you're going through things. Are you cheerful today? Things to hype you up and get you motivated and get you back in the groove, because I think we all go through this. You know, I don't think it's nobody above that. They're just not talking about it, you know. But I think the best thing is what I came away from with Jumping with Joe's message, and also what I've been going through. And I've never been at this point in my life before, so I can't say I could compare it to anything. I've had stress before, and I have work stress before, but it was never at this level that it was at over the last couple of months. So I can't go back and say, well, I'm going to do what I did then, because I haven't been through the situation. But I think what keeps you in the best possible situation is to keep surrounding yourself with people that are going to feed you, but not starve you. So all the people that's just there as placeholders and spectators, those people ain't feeding you. But your tribe that holds you together, and that will support you, whether you win an Academy Award, whether you're down in the dumps about frustrations, work life, professional life, personal life. Those people that hold you down through it all, that's what protects you. Those people that are calling you or texting you like, what you doing? Better not be sitting up in that house just feeling sorry for yourself. Those type of people. You keep that circle around you, and you'll get through it. So I'm going to apply some of these things I just mentioned to you all to my life. Not in all 24 hours. I can't do it like that. But I'm gonna apply a lot of those things to my life. And like I said, we all go through stuff. We all go through it. We don't have all the answers. We're just made, we're put out here to work, go to school, get married, have kids, and that. Everybody's plan doesn't go like that. Everybody's plan doesn't go like that. Be a media influencer, be a vlogger, be a social media sensation. Everybody's plan don't go like that. Working a 9-to-5, becoming, getting into your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. What are you supposed to be doing? What's going on? These questions race your mind. Be honest, they do. They race through your mind. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you saving enough? Are you paying enough down on your bills? Are you getting yourself together for the future? Retirement, that's something that goes through my mind all the time. What will I be doing in retirement? I don't want to be a person to sit in the house. I like volunteering, so I'm sure I'm not going to be a person sitting in the house. I don't want to live in the Midwest when I retire. I want to go south. I know that for sure. Let's keep it real at 100. Another point, I'm single now. Will I be single in retirement? The way it's looking today, February 25th, 25th, I'm single now. So I have to look at the future as maybe I will be single. Not by choice, but I'm not going to accept any old thing from a guy, being retired. Or it didn't matter if I was being retired or not, or 56 or not. I'm just not going to accept any old thing. So, and you shouldn't either. But you have to look at that aspect. Don't think because you get in a situation where you haven't met the right person or whatever, that's the end. So I'm always open. I have hope and I have an open heart, but I'm just not going to accept anything to be with someone, just to be with someone, to say I'm with someone. That's you just going back through the same BS. It's not worth it. So I look at it. Hey, I might be alone, but I'll be happy. I have peace of mind, and that's more valuable than any money, any material thing, anything. Having peace of mind and good health and great friends and great circle, great tribe. So you have to look at those things, and those things wear on you. They wear on you because as you get older, you think about all that stuff is going through your mind. You think about it. It's going through your mind. You think about your children. You worry. So like I said, it's a lot of stress. It was professional and personal, but I'm making my way back. So, and I know you all see me. I've been filming vlogs and stuff. I mean, I'm good at, I'll tell you what, one thing I'm good at. I'm good at when stuff is effed up behind the face. So I can maintain, But sometimes, it's, I'm to the point now I'm very vocal about when I struggle. And I have been struggling. So we'll see how this pans out. But I want to be intentional like that. One of the things that Joe suggested. I want to be intentional what I'm doing and what I'm doing for myself, and be a positive. I mean, things are going to happen. You all know that things are going to happen. Everything is not going to be a yes, but every no is not always a no. And sometimes things that you want and you don't get, God is just protecting you. He might be protecting you because something else is coming, something else better, bigger, and better. It just takes time. But we're going to make it through, y'all. We're going to make it through. Always stay positive and prayed up. So that's all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to address it because, like I said, I have been going through it. And I made a morning vlog because I came from the barbershop. Y'all can see. Got my part. So I do what works for me. And you can do what works for you. But like I said, thank you for joining me. If this message that went out, what I was previously going through, what were some suggestions from someone, and what I'm going to try to do going forward, if that helps you, some of those things we talked about, I hope it does. I did my job. But every vlog is not going to be all serious, and every vlog is not going to be all about cooking and drinking and dressing up in crazy costumes and wigs and stuff. We have to get to the real. And I admit I was struggling. So I'm making my way out and making my way back to the real K. So please comment, y'all. Like and subscribe below. It's just K1, y'all. Get with it. Get with it. Take care of your mental wellness. Take care of your wellness. Take care of yourself. My message was not just for women. It was for all. So I appreciate you for spending time with me. Here's and some other little spot stuff. Y'all know what? I recently, well, I throw this in here. I recently bought some Timberland boots. I treated myself for Christmas. Not the Timberland, not the classic. They're like a shoe boot. I've had some and I bought some for myself. And Timberland is doing a good thing now. Timberland, they have something called Timber Loop. And what they do is the old boots that you have and the old things that you have, you can send it to them. And they have, it's two parts. It's a refresh loop, Timberland loop, refresh loop, and a recycle loop. You can send them your old boots and things. You could drop off worn items and they will repair them and get them ready again. And they'll get them together. They'll make repairs and clean them. They'll evaluate for needed repairs. That's the refresh loop. And then with the recycle loop, they'll give it a new life. They'll reuse the parts on the boots or the shoes what they can. They'll take them apart. And all you do is drop off the worn items. And I think that's a good thing. And so you scan this little QR code for more info. So what they said is, enjoy your new gear, Timberland Loop, but don't toss your old stuff. Send it off. It's easy. Send it off to us. It's an eco-innovative design platform focused on circularity, aiming to prevent our products from going to landfills. That's excellent. They'll take Timberland footwear, apparel, and accessories at the end of their lives and give them new ones. That's cute. That's cool. So I haven't heard of another company doing this. Shout out to Timberland. You know, Timberland, remember I told you, Timberland is my number one brand. Timberland is my number one brand. Not just because of this, but just in general, Timberland is my brand. I'm not really into the designer stuff, but Timberland is my number one brand, and it has been my brand since day one. And this is a good program that they're doing. Like I said, you could probably go on their website and scan this QR code if you have old Timberlands. I know Timberland seems to be a Midwest thing. I don't know if down south they're doing Timberlands, and on the West Coast in New York they're doing, well, New York they're doing Timberlands. But get into it. Check it out. Look up the program. It's called Timberland Loop. Check it out. And this is a good idea. I wish more companies would do this. This would be a good, I think that's cool. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I want you all to enjoy your weekend, your Saturday. Look at my new setup. Get into it. Yeah. It might fall down, y'all. But I want you to have a great weekend and enjoy yourself. And I hope some of the information we chit-chatted about will help you or someone you know. And I appreciate you for joining me. I will wrap a taste with you in a bit. It's just K1, y'all. Please comment, like, and subscribe below. Thank you for enjoying the crazy. And I appreciate you. Have a great week.